Robyn Kennedy. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then stay a while, join the winning team, and hit the subscribe button. If you're not new, then welcome back, sis. Period. Sorry about this thing in the background. This was for my graduation, y'all, but I'm trying to throw it away, but it's sitting right there. Okay, so today's video is a highly requested video and I'm so excited to do this video. So on Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me questions for a girl talk. I actually asked, should I do a Q&A or girl talk, and girl talk won, so that's why I'm doing the girl talk. But I am still going to do the Q&A because a lot of people have been asking for a Q&A, so I'm going to do that for y'all. First, we're just gonna go through. So I had asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions for the girl talk, so I got a lot of questions and I'm so excited to get into the video. So get your popcorn, your drink, because it's finna get real, y'all. It's about to get real. I'm gonna go in depth with everything. Well, I don't want the video to be too long because I did get a lot of questions. I may pick like some and do like a part 2 or something like that. I don't know, because I got a lot of questions. So yeah, the first question, my favorite question actually, is tips on self-confidence. So I feel like everybody's self-confidence journey is different, y'all. Like, everybody's self-confidence journey is different. Everybody, okay, for example, me, I have not always been as confident as I am now, but I am very confident now. There's nothing that nobody can tell me, because like, I know my worth, and I feel like every female should know their worth. Like, everybody should know, like, okay, I bring this to the table. You can't dumb me down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, okay, so I saw this tweet on Twitter and it was like, hold on, I'm gonna find it. And it was like, I walk around like my net worth is 50 billion, like it's nothing you can tell me. I'm speaking into existence. And I love that tweet because I feel like I do that too. Like, I'm really big on manifesting things, so like, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Like, there should be nothing that nobody can tell you, like, period. You have to know, like, okay, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I bring this to the table, period. Like, and you can't tell me otherwise, you know what I'm saying? So I went on this rant on my Finsta about self-confidence, because like, that's where I be doing like all my little stuff, whatever. So like, I went on this rant like self-confidence and just knowing your worth and stuff like that. Okay, so these are the things that I stated on my Finsta. I got like a lot of feedback on that about like what I said and things like that. So the first thing that I said was, I'm not cocky, I just know what I bring to the table, and I feel like every female should feel that way. So that's the first thing that I stated, and that is very, very true. I just really be trying to like put people on now, like, just love yourself. And I know that it's not easy to be like, oh, love yourself, because that's not an easy process, but I don't know, y'all, like, it seems easy now that I'm saying it, like, now that I've already learned and taught myself these things, and it's easy to like say it to somebody, but I know that it's not easy to love yourself. Like, it's really not, especially in the generation that we're in right now. It's really hard. So yeah, the last thing I said was, the moment that you stop letting people project their fears onto you is the moment you become the person you were always meant to be. So this is something that I'm also really big on for confidence. Like, don't let anybody project their fears onto you. Like, for example, like, if you feel like you can do something and like you just want like validation from somebody, don't let their validation, or don't let them tell you like their opinion. Like, if you want to wear a certain dress or something and they're telling you, no, like, that's ugly, I don't like that, but that's their opinion. If you see the vision for yourself, if you feel like the dress is going to look cute on you, you need to wear the dress, period. People are projecting their fears onto you by telling you, don't wear that, because they wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't let people do that to you. Like, that, y'all, I can't stress that enough. Like, anything you want to do, like, even if the whole world is against you, it doesn't matter, because you see it. Like, you see it. So that's all that should matter. Like, it should not matter what the next person think. If the next person think it's cute, if the next person think it's okay, you think it's okay, you think it's cute, so you need to do it, period. Okay, the next question is how to stop comparing yourself to people you see on social media. Okay, so this is a really big one. It's in a time like this right now, because social media is really big right now. It's like, it's so easy to like look at what people have on social media and just be like, oh, you know, just, it really messes with your head, to be honest. And like, I keep seeing this tweet on Twitter, and it's just basically like don't focus on comparing yourself to other people, especially on social media, because nobody is posting their losses. Everybody's posting their wins. Everybody's posting W's. Nobody's posting L's. It's like, so you don't know what people are going through. There's a process. Everything takes a process. So it's like, nobody's posting the journey to get there. Everybody's posting the W. Everybody's posting when they up. Nobody posting what it took. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't be hard on yourself about things like that. Like, it's really, I don't know, it's really easy to do that these days, but you just really have to be very you just really have to be nice to yourself. Like, it's so easy to be hard on yourself these days with people posting all this stuff that you know that you want or you just don't have, or like people that are at the goals that you want already. Everybody's journey is different. Like, you can't like judge someone else's journey. Like, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's path is different. Everything is not for everybody. Just because you think you want that, you might not even want that for real. Like, things that I used to want, that I used to think that I wanted, now I do not want them. Like, so it's like, you really have to just focus on yourself and be nice to yourself. Like, don't compare yourself to people on social media, y'all. That's like the worst thing you can do to yourself, honestly. And it's probably best that you like take breaks from social media time to time, because it's really toxic. Like, social media is so toxic. So just take breaks from time to time. That might help, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, the next question is, how do you think girls or boys should go about cheating partners? Okay. So I'm not just gonna straight up say leave, because I know that in every relationship it's not easy to leave. Like, it's not that easy to just pick up and just leave the person, especially like if you got history with the person. I know it's not easy. So it's like, I'm not gonna say just leave, but it's like, just know your worth. That goes back to with the self-confidence thing. You have to know what you bring to the table and know that these are the things that I'm picking up and taking with me and leaving. Like, that's it. So you have to know your worth and like value yourself. That's all the advice I can give you. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight, but I'm not that good at taking my own advice. I feel like everybody's like that though. Like, you can give really good advice, but you can't really take it. It's different when it's you know. But dealing with breakups, I feel like that is a time to just focus on yourself and focus on the things that you really like about yourself, and just focus on like building yourself back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, y'all. Like, everything happens for a reason. You might not see why it's happening right now, but all in all, when it all goes down, when it all comes down to it, you're gonna see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I have to tell myself. Like, if I'm going through something like a breakup or, you know, whatever, anything really, you just have to tell yourself, like, this is in the moment. Like, this is for right now, and it's like, it's not gonna last. And like, I don't see why this is it's like I don't see why this is happening right now, but I know that it's for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that everything happens for a reason. So that's what I put into everything that happens to me. Like, I think, okay, it might seem bad right now, but I know that in the future I'm gonna look back and it's gonna be like, okay, I see why this happened. I see why I needed to go through this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's the only thing that I can say about dealing with breakups. And back to the know your worth, I think that's really going to be the staple for this video, is to know your worth, y'all. Period. The next question is from a guy, and it says, why y'all girls be putting up with nigga shit? Okay, so okay, why y'all girls be putting up with boys foolishness. I'm gonna say that. Honestly, all I have to say about that, okay, so that goes back to like knowing your worth. I feel like some people or some girls, I'm not even gonna say that just knowing your worth. It's like when girls put up with boys' foolishness, it's more so because we see something. Like, I feel like the only way, okay, honestly, I'm gonna just speak for me, because I can't really speak for the whole girl, you know, all of us, but I can just say that like when you put up with a boy's mess, it's more than likely because you see something in them that they probably don't see in themselves. And I feel like girls and women in general are just like natural nurturers, so it just comes natural to put up with it, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, that's all I can say. I really don't know. I really don't know. The next question is advice on not letting others' opinions hurt you. Okay, so I feel like all of these questions are tying in one, to be honest, but not letting people's opinions hurt you goes back to what I said for like the first question, I think, when I was like, there shouldn't be nothing that nobody can tell you. Like, you really just gotta be in your bag. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, you really just have to know, like I said, this is what I bring to the table. You can't tell me anything. Like, there's nothing you can tell me. You have to be confident in yourself, and you have to love yourself enough to be like, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm not gonna let this break me down. You know what I'm saying? And that's easier said than done, because sticks and stones break bones, and words do hurt. Like, words hurt, y'all. Like, I know that words do hurt, but like, your mind has to be stronger than their opinion, basically. Like, you have to know, okay, this is how they feel, and that's your opinion. And you have to understand that everybody's entitled to an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's brain is different. Everybody thinks different. Everybody sees different. Everybody's been through different experiences, so they have a different outlook on everything. So everybody's opinion is going to be different. Like, you could ask one person one thing, they say one thing. Another person, they say something different. Everybody's opinion is, you know, different. So it's like, you have to know that, okay, these are opinions. That's how you feel about it. Me, I feel different. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that. It just goes back to the dress example. Like, if you feel like the dress looks good on you, then the dress looks good on you, and that's all. That should be enough. Like, it shouldn't take Sally and Bob's opinion to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know, like, okay, the dress looks good on me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's way easier said than done. Yeah, it takes time. It takes a lot of time, but slowly but surely, you have to just tell yourself, this is what I bring to the table. I know my worth. You can't tell me nothing. Period. Okay, the next question is things to take into consideration when choosing a partner. Okay, so let me think. Okay, so I'm gonna just start by saying this. Y'all need to start choosing people that are nice to you. Okay? Because like, I know people that I don't think I know anybody, but like, I know that this generation is into like hood niggas or whatever y'all want to call it, but niggas that are nice to you. Okay? Niggas be mean to y'all, and y'all be okay with it. And I feel like that's not okay, you know? Like, I don't know. I would say make sure that the person is genuine, because that is very rare for this generation. For people to be very genuine with their intentions. Make sure that you know people's intentions from the jump. Just be straightforward. I would say be straightforward when you're looking for a partner. I know it might be a little leap to take, but you need to be straightforward. Like, if this is what you want out of this person, you need to let that person know that. And if they don't want the same thing, then they just don't want the same thing, and you move on with your life and you take that on the chin, you know what I'm saying? But now you know, would you have rather like went through a whole bunch of trials and errors with the person because you didn't know what you wanted from the jump? It's just a lot of just foolishness. So just know what you want from the jump. Be straightforward with that person every time. And yeah, everything should be good. The next question is how to deal with toxic or fake friends. Okay. I've had my fair share of fake friends throughout my life. I am 18 years old. I'll be 19 in 28 days. But I'm 18 years old. I've had my fair share of fake friends. The friends that I have now are the best friends that I've ever had in my 18 years of living. And that's big, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 18. The type of person that I am, I know that not everybody has this trait in them, but the type of person that I am, it is so easy for me to see people's intentions without them having to tell me. I feel like I can read through people very, 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 very well. So it's like, I know, like, I don't know, I just it's like intuition, I guess, if you want to call it. I don't know, but I can read through people very well. When it comes to friends, when I was younger, it was like I used to want friends so bad. Like I used to have to have friends, if that made sense. And this is like middle school-ish. I needed friends. Like I felt like I needed friends. Even if I knew deep down that this person didn't like me, it didn't matter because they smiled in my face, so whatever. And that's so horrible, y'all. I'm so glad that I grew out of that like that. But yeah, I feel like I needed friends. Like I needed to be around people. I needed friends and things like that. And like I feel like that's where a lot of the things that I went through in middle school came from, was because of the fact that I surrounded myself with people that didn't have my best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like people that I knew years from now I probably wouldn't talk to them people at all. And that's where I've been. Like, but how to deal with it personally, me, I really just be dead in the shit. Like y'all, now that goes along with knowing your worth, friendship wise, relationship wise, anything. Like you just have to know, like, okay, I don't want this around me. I'm very, very heavy on my energy now, and like the energy that I keep around me, I'm really heavy on that. So it's like if I feel a bad vibe, you gotta dead it. Like you really just gotta pay attention to people and know that it's okay to not have friends. It's okay to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. And like there are so many people in the world. Like y'all, there are so many people in the world. I didn't meet my friends that I have now until I moved out of my whole entire state. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there are people in the world. There are so many people. So it's like you just have to really just know that there are people for you, even if it might not feel like it. When I was in high school, I had friends that I'm still cool with some of them today, but I knew that the relationships were not going to surpass high school. Like I knew that when we graduated, when we walked across that stage, it was going to be nothing more than that. It was going to be done, okay? And I knew that. And it's like you just have to know that there are so many people in the world, and it's okay to cut people off. It's okay to cut people off, even if like there are so many circumstances. But like, because honestly I've given people so many chances in friendships, like because that's just the type of person that I am. You know, I feel like everybody deserves a second chance. So it's like and that's really not good sometimes, because sometimes people don't deserve second chances. But I just think that dealing with toxic and fake friends, you just have to cut it off, y'all. Like cut it off. Like I said before, certain things are for the moment, and that's okay. That's okay. And you just have to know when it's time to let go. Like you just have to know, even if you care about the person, sometimes it's not healthy, sometimes it's not for you, sometimes it's not benefiting you, and you just have to know when to cut it off, you guys. Like really, there are people out there. Like there are people out there, relationship wise and friendship wise, there are people out there, like literally. And we're young. I mean, I don't know you guys' ages, but I think that the people that watch my videos are in my age range, so we're pretty young. So like there are people out there. There are so many other options, friend wise, relationship wise. So just don't settle. Please don't settle. Don't settle for friends. Don't settle for relationships. Don't settle. The next question, I'm literally like, I just posted the questions like an hour ago, and I'm like looking at them as I go. So the next question is, how did you gain your confidence when you moved? Okay, so moving out of my state to go to school was the best decision that I've ever made in my entire life. I am a whole different person now, and I love that for myself, y'all. I love that for myself. And gaining confidence, so when I was in my state and in my city, I felt very stagnant. I felt like I couldn't grow. It kind of felt like a glass ceiling. It felt like a glass ceiling over top of me, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't go nowhere, you know? And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I feel like you're always gonna feel that way in your hometown. Like you can't grow, you know what I'm saying? And like where I'm from, it's very toxic. Like nobody wants to see anybody win, for real. Like, so it's hard here. So like when I moved, I literally did a whole 360 with who I was. Like I grew so much. I grew more than I even could have imagined in my wildest dreams, y'all. Like it was crazy for me. Like I can't even explain it. Like it was just really a very, very life-changing thing for me to move out of my state. And my confidence went up 1,000, because there is like, okay, it was a realization like there is more to life than what's in your state, what's in your city, what's in your town. There's more to life than that. And that's what I realized when I moved away from home. It was like, wow, like there's so much more than what's in my city. So it's like, that's what I realized. And it's like, I don't know, my confidence went up a lot, but it's like, it was more so like my experiences that made my confidence go up. Like just being away from home, being able to grow and things like that, it was amazing for me, and that really helped my confidence a lot. Being able to not have people hinder you, it was just a really good thing for me, you know? And like, I don't know, I really just don't know, my confidence really just went along with everything else. Like when everything else went up, so did my confidence. So yeah, that's really all I can say about that. Okay, so those are all the questions that I'm gonna do for this video. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it right there. But these are the takeaways from this video, y'all. Like please, 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 please practice like knowing your worth and just breaking down the chances that you give people, because you're giving people access to you. You just have to know, like, okay, I bring this to the table, period, y'all. That's it. Like the end of the sentence. Like that's it. It's over. I bring this to the table. You can't tell me nothing. Like, know your worth, you guys. Like, it's easier said than done. Please, slowly but surely practice it. I cannot stress it enough. Like, all of my friends, I literally instill confidence in them all the time. Like, they will vouch. Like, whenever they start to second guess themselves, here I am. No, cut it out. Cut it out. Because I feel like every female should feel like she's that bitch. Like, I mean, every female should feel like she's that bitch. I don't care. Like, it's nothing that nobody should be able to tell you to make you question yourself. Period. So yeah. I hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that I really like instilled some of my knowledge into you guys, because I always wanted to like do a video on this, because I always have a lot to say about like self-confidence, etc., etc. So I don't know, like, happy that you guys asked me to do this video. So I hope that this video is really good for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you still have any girl talk questions and you guys want me to do a part 2 to this video with new questions, then just comment down below some questions, or that you guys want me to do a part 2, just comment down below. Also, comment down below what you learned from this video. What was your favorite thing that I dropped on you guys in this video? Just comment down below what your favorite thing that I said was. You have something flying in the air. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias. It will be in the description box below, so that we can keep in touch. And yeah, I love you guys so much.